Hi, everybody. Welcome to Shanique for Real. Of course, I am Shanique. Shanique, however you want to pronounce my name. It's all the same. I pretty much answer to all of them. And I know a lot of people going to be like, okay, why are you on YouTube? First of all, let's be clear about this. I started on Facebook doing my podcast, Trap Talk Tuesday, which those episodes start dropping April the 8th here on YouTube. I will drop one episode per week every Tuesday at 7 p.m. sharp. I will not play with it. I also feel like I say this all the time and people just laugh because they know it's true. Two things. I feel like I have lived so many lives in my 37 years of living, and yes, I am 37, that it would be lost upon me to not share some stuff that has happened in my life and just to share my life with other people. And I could have did it on Facebook and ran up a bag, but I decided to come to YouTube, and I decided to come to YouTube because I feel like it's I don't know the people. And I'm a very transparent but private person, if that makes sense. So, with that being said, I know people that I know are going to see my videos, but it is what it is. But I feel like I was too connected to Facebook in a way that if I sat down and I told my business, it would then become internet fodder. And that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to bring y'all along the life of a wife, mom, healthcare administration worker, and just a everyday person that works a regular job that does regular things. I don't do a lot of things for the aesthetic. I do a lot of things that I think look nice, that I think are nice, that I think, you know, a lot of people can relate to. I do not have like this book that I'm gonna drop about how to have I don't have any of that. All I got is everything that I have been through in my life, jumbled up in knowledge and therapy notes. That's about it. That's all I got. Now you may be wondering, why are you doing this with your bed as the background? I did create a space in my room for recording. However, .org, it didn't work out the way I wanted to. So here I am. But if at first you don't succeed, try and try again. I think Confucius said that. Somebody will let me know in the comments that he actually didn't say that. It probably was Rick Ross. I don't know. So I do want to give like a little bit of info about who I am. I am a 37-year-old woman that is from Florida. I was born and raised in Florida. I have never lived in another state. I have never like really wanted to live in another state until recently, but that's another conversation for another day. But I um I am married. I have been with my husband for 13 years, almost 14 years. This July we've been together for 14 years. And I will do a ton of videos about that, about how we met. He's actually has agreed to do some videos with me, which I think is freaking phenomenal because anybody that knows my husband knows that this is not his thing. He is a background player, and y'all, when I tell y'all this man has been like moving so many pieces around just so that I could put my podcast on YouTube. So shout out to my man. Shout out to him. I am a mom of four and counting because I am on a journey to have a baby sooner than later because I told y'all I'm 37. But I have been told reproductively I'm about 30. So we're gonna use it to our advantage. So I have four children. I have a 19-year-old, a 16-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 14-year-old. And before you ask, no, I do not have twins. I have a son that I did not birth that is still my child. Okay? If you're following me, let's keep going. So I told y'all that I am from Florida. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I work in healthcare administration. I will not probably say a lot about my job because I am a huge proprietor of HIPAA. I think that HIPAA laws are laws for a reason. And I also think that um, telling y'all my business about my job ain't really worth losing my job. Not currently, at least. So there we have it. Okay. Also, I am the oldest of three children on my mom's side. My dad has a buttload of children that I will tell y'all about. I'm gonna do a podcast completely about my family life, and more importantly, like my relationship with my dad and my mom. I think that's probably gonna be like my second or third podcast that I drop, because recently I have just reunited with my dad, and I'm gonna talk about that more on my podcast and this page. This page is really for like just my life, like my life, who I am as a person, and not a lot of heavy stuff, though I will go into heavy stuff, but that's not what I'm on this page to do. I will tag my Trap Talk Tuesday YouTube channel in the description below so that you guys can follow it as well, because I will be dropping tea over there, and I also will have guests over there from time to time, because I want to make sure that I give the best experience that I can. And it's so crazy because I completely just took it off of Facebook after doing like 3,000 views in 24 hours. Yeah, I did. I really, really did. And I don't regret it. I do not regret it, because I want to be in a space where I can grow and learn and expand more. And if you are from a small town, like I'm from a small town, let's be very clear. I'm from a teeny tiny rural town in Florida. It's Pahokee, Florida. I don't live there anymore, so I don't care about telling y'all. It's actually called Tri-City areas, Pahokee, South Bay, and Belglade. Those are the Tri-City areas that I am from. And it's not always the setting to tell your business to that type of platform. Which, now that I think about it, if they're going to get on here and see it, they're going to get on here and see it. So it is what it is. It really doesn't make a difference. But for me, I just feel more comfortable talking to strangers about things that I've been in, because a lot of stuff that I've been in is not group chat fodder. It's like real deal situations. And I know that because I started telling my story. I started telling like my testimony basically. And a lot of people resonated with it, and a lot of people understood it, and a lot of people were like, yeah, I understand, that happened to me. So, with that being said, let's get into it. I did have some questions, some getting to know me questions. Um, Getting to know me questions. So I'm gonna find those. Okay, I'm gonna go here first. Where were you born? So in that Tri-City area, there were two hospitals. My hometown, Pahokee, had a hospital, Everglades Memorial Hospital, and then the next town over, Belglade, had a hospital, Glades General Hospital. I hope I'm saying that right. I think it's Glades General. Is it? I think it's Glades General Hospital. It's now now a new name hospital. So my hometown no longer has a hospital, but I was born at Everglades Memorial in Pahokee, Florida. Get into it. When is my birthday? My birthday is December 14th. I am a Sagittarius. A lot of things that people say about Sagittarius are true, and a lot of things I think are just straight bull jive. Like, I also looked up Sagittarius traits, and I'm gonna tell you what came up with, and I'm gonna tell you if that aligns with who I am or if it's just all nonsense and foolishness. I hope and pray that this mic is working. Hold on, I can't find it. Hold on, y'all. Okay. It says that Sagittarius are, this is what we're bad at. Okay, because I actually downloaded too. Controlling my anger. I am very bad at that. I have gotten way better at it, because back in the day, it was bad. Now it's way better. But I still am bad at controlling my anger, because I'm learning also in therapy that I have a lot of triggers that I didn't even realize were triggers until I get triggered and I go crazy. But I digress. Sugarcoating the truth. I have gotten better at my delivery, but I would never tell you a lie. I would never tell you something to make you feel better about the situation that you're in. I'm going to tell you like it is, and I do not feel bad about that, because if you're my friend and or family and you ask me a question or you do something that I feel like is not aligning with the person that you're supposed to be with, I'm always going to tell you the truth. I promise you that. I'm always going to tell you the truth. I will never tell you something that is going to just make you feel good about the situation. Now, if it's a good situation, I probably won't say nothing to you until you say something to me. But if it's a bad situation, I'm going to tell you off rip, this is not a good look, boop. Boo boo, bookie. This is not a good look. I'm going to tell you that off rip. Let me adjust my one mic. I'm going to tell you that off rip. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. Talking behind your back. I I don't do that. I don't do that. And another thing that I don't do is that if you say something that I don't agree with, I'm going to tell you right then. I'm not going to go tell somebody else. I'm going to tell you so that you are fully aware. I don't agree with what you are doing, and I don't like it. And I don't like what you did, or I don't like what you said, or like whatever the situation is. I do not have an issue with telling somebody that wasn't cool. I don't like that you said that. Like, I don't have that issue. I probably never will, because I feel like once you don't say it, a lot of people feel like if you don't disagree with them, it's okay to continue doing stuff. And if it's not something that aligns with who I am as a person, or I feel like it was lowbrow or below the belt or mean or nasty, I'm going to tell you in the moment. I'm not going to do that. No. Being tolerant for bull ass and fake people. I have no tolerance for nonsense. Like none. I have no tolerance for nonsense. So yes, I'm a Sagittarius, and everything that they just said in that thing is me. Okay, so the next getting to know me question is um what is your favorite color? My favorite color, as y'all can see, is pink and blue. Those are my two favorite colors. Pink kind of sometimes foreshadows blue, but I think it's because I'm getting like mid to late 40s, 30s. Blue has been like, she been that girl. And in all shades, not just a particular shade of blue, like in all shades of blue, she has been that girl. So definitely blue. Who is your best friend? Now listen, for a very long time, I'm gonna tell y'all about. I have literally three best friends. Everybody else is either a really close friend or a sister or my family, because that's just how I roll. Like, I have friends that have transitioned over to my sisters because we have just been that freaking close. So as it pertains to my bestie, I'm gonna have to. And this is no shade to my bestie. She literally is my sister, my twin, bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. But I would never give her spot as best friend to anybody else, because why would I do that? My best friend Courtney has literally, we are 37. She turned 37. Her birthday is literally a month and a day before mine. So her birthday is November 15th. I am December 14th. We have literally been friends our entire lives. Our parents have been friends our entire lives. So she has literally been my best friend for 37 years, from diapers to babies to baby daddies to um, the sandbox to high school to college to men. Like, that has been my best friend. There is not one factor in my life or anything that has happened that girl is not a part of. So that is my best friend. She is my sister as well, but I would feel like remiss to give her best friend title away and move her over to sister, because that's my bestie. Like, that is my best girl. And immediately after that, another person that is my sister slash bestie is my friend Mika. And she has been my friend for probably about 16 to 17 years. And we had our ups and downs, but that's still somebody that is a solid person in my life. And I absolutely positively love and adore her. And she is one of the best people I know. She's the sweetest, kindest, most loving person I know. I love everything about her spirit. Sometimes I'm like, when she tells me how to handle certain situations, like, girl, I don't want to hear that. But then I realized she is right, because she handles things with such elegance and grace that I'm just like, okay, I get it. And she's like the only person that I can have an argument with and we are never angry. Okay. So that's my girl. Lastly, my bestie is my friend Mira. She is a new bestie. She's been my friend for about 3.5 years. And when I tell y'all, there is not a day that goes by in the week that I do not talk to this girl. I literally talk to her every day, all day. She is another person. That's how I know like opposites attract. All three of these women have the exact same trait. They're all extremely sweet. Courtney may be a more blunt version, because I don't want to say she's mean, because she's not a mean person. She may be a more blunt version of the three, and she may take the least amount of nonsense of the three, but still to her core, she is the sweetest person. And I think that because of my tough exterior and who I am as a person, I need sweet people around me. I need loving people around me. I need caring people around me. I need people that are going to lift me up and inspire me. And of those three women, they all have those traits. They all have those characteristics. Like, I have another really, really good friend, but she's literally my sister, which is why she's not this in this category, named Brittany. She has those same characteristics. And I absolutely love all the women that I am surrounded with. But if I had to pick three besties, that would be my three. And I did them in the order in which they fall. And the only person that would be jealous is Nira, because she does not like to share me with anybody. She would be like, oh, so you got other besties, huh? So, but it's all love, because I love her like that too. Let's see. Do you have any brothers and sisters? How many? Okay, so listen. I'm gonna go by side, maternal side, paternal side. So on my mother's side, I have one brother, one sister. I have me and my sister have the same mom, same dad. I am the oldest. My me and my brother have the same mom, duh, because I said maternal. He has his own dad, and his dad passed away a long time ago. So that's my mom's side. Now on my dad's side, I'm going to try to count, and I could be wrong. My dad has Lexus, Keisha, Nisha, me, April, Morgan, Aaliyah, LaShawn. My dad has 8 or 9 kids, because I feel like I'm leaving somebody off. And I think he has basically all girls and 1 or 2 boys. And I could be wrong about that. But on my dad's side, I have a sister. My sister April, I was born in December. She was literally born in April. Of course, we have different moms. She's literally like, she is like sister. Like, when you think about your sister, that's my sister April. Like, when you think about the bond you have with a sisterly bond, that's my sister April. So yeah. It's a lot going on with my dad's side, and I'm going to break that down in the Trap Talk Tuesday podcast. I'm not going to break that down here. Just know it's a lot going on. It's a lot of complications, and yeah, I digress. Um, what did you want to be when you grow up? A lawyer. A lawyer. And for reasons outside of my control, I was not able to obtain that. And I feel like my oldest daughter, she was stuck between something in the medical field and being a lawyer. So I told her, I never had said this to my kids, but I told her, when I was growing up, I wanted to be a lawyer too. And I think it was because my oldest daughter has a lot of traits that I have. She loves to read. I was an avid reader. Like, when I was her age, I literally would read the dictionary. And I think that's why, like, my vocabulary is so broad. It's because I would literally read the dictionary. I'm talking about at 12, 13 years old, I would read the dictionary every day. I would just read like 13 words out of the dictionary, 13, 14 words out of the dictionary every day. I would not only look at the words, I would look at the meanings, because I wanted to make sure that I was using the words properly. So I wanted to be a lawyer growing up, because I had such a love for words and law and learning. Like, that was my thing. I really wanted to be a lawyer. But when my daughter said that, I could almost cry, because I never told her that. And I feel like It was just something about her saying that that made me be like, you have to push them to whatever dream they want to be so that they can ascertain it. She has since changed her mind about what she wants to do, but if she changes it back, I will not be mad. What do you like to do in your free time? That varies. One thing that I love to do is I love to do nothing. That's a big thing that I like to do. I like to do nothing in my free time because I move around so much Monday through Friday or what when I have a day that I don't have nothing to do, I will lay in my bed and do nothing. I want to do nothing. But if I had to do something, I love reading. I love shopping for the obvious reasons. And I absolutely love designing like stuff. So if you follow my TikTok, which is Shanique FR on TikTok as well, you'll see that I have been like redecorating my house. And I think I'm up to part 12 and I'm going into like a completely different area with it because now I'm moving on to like my first bathroom, my girls' bathroom, and my balcony outside. So follow me on TikTok. Um, let's see. What is your favorite day of the week? Wednesday or Thursday? It depends on what's going on in my week. But Wednesday, I'm always like, oh Lord, it's almost over. And Thursday, I'm always like, baby, it's basically over. Because whatever happens tomorrow don't even matter. It don't matter. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna wrap these up because I'm gonna be done. Do you have any pets? If so, what kind? No. But my husband and my daughter have a dog. I don't have a dog. They have a dog. It's not my dog. It's not my responsibility. It's their dog. They are responsible for it, and I just kind of make sure that nothing happens on my watch with the dog. But I don't have a pet. They do. What is your favorite movie? So this is like a three. I have four favorite movies. The first one of all times is The Little Mermaid, the cartoon, not the remake, the cartoon. The second one is Scream. And I say Scream because I can go Scream 1 through 6 and I'm fine. I will watch one of them all the time. Like one day of the weekend, I'm watching a Scream movie. I don't care nothing about it. The third one is Twilight, the entire saga. Like I love it, all of them. Well, I have five actually. The fourth one is 300 with Gerard Butler. Baby, if you pay attention to what they are saying, you will understand why I like that movie. The last one is it has to be Dreamgirls. And Dreamgirls, because I like the singing. Dreams that will help you to survive. Dream. Dreams that will keep your fantasies alive. I love, baby, I love Dreamgirls. I might watch that when I get off here. Let's see. What is your favorite food? Chicken. I know that is such a black thing to say, but like my favorite food is chicken. It really is like my favorite food is chicken. And I can't narrow it down. If I had to pick, it probably would be hot wings. But I will probably eat a type of chicken every single day. Okay? Every day I will eat a piece of chicken. And I never get tired of it. What is your favorite animal? Pandas and mooses. Is it mooses? A panda or a moose. They're tied. And you know what's so crazy? They don't have pandas in America or moose is not in America. I think the closest thing I can get to a moose, I would have to go like to Canada. And if I want to see a panda, I got to go to China. And I don't know how I came about this. I've always been obsessed with moose though. It's actually concerning now that I think about it. I have been very much obsessed with moose for a minute. The panda thing has come along recently. What is one theory that you believe to be true no matter how many times it's proven to not be not true? That mermaids are real. I really believe that. I believe that mermaids are real. I believe that there is something down there because nobody has ever been to the bottom of the ocean to confirm or deny if they are real. So how can we say that they're not real? We can't. We really can't. So I believe mermaids are real. I really believe that. Okay, so lastly, I'm just gonna run y'all through my week really quick because I'm coming up on my 30 minutes, which is so amazing. This was really, really easy and I really liked it. So last week, Sunday, I went to Miami with Nira, one of my besties, and we went to this place called River Park. Is it River Park? River something, and we were by the water, and it's that place in Miami where they have the full levels of Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Burlington Coat Factory, Hobby Lobby. Like, it's that type of place. And baby, when I tell you, it was absolutely amazing. I found some really good stuff there, and I did a vlog about it, but I vlogged about it on my TikTok, and I didn't even vlog the whole thing. So I will be doing another vlog and doing a YouTube short and putting it up here probably tonight so that y'all can see a little bit about like what I do. I'm also getting ready for our vacation, our family vacation. This is like the second or third year that we have done this, and it makes me feel like an adult because me and my cousins, we like book the houses, we find the activities, we pay for everything, we cook, we do all this stuff in these houses that our parents and aunts and uncles used to do with us when we were like our kids' ages. So now it's passed down to us, and I'm so excited about it because we're like the adults, which is so crazy because if you know me and my family, and especially me and my cousins, we're so childish. So we're like the adults. And now we get to plan all this stuff and do all this stuff. So we did book our Airbnb for that. I booked my transportation for that, which I'm super excited about. And now I'm just basically putting together outfits. So this is what I do. And this is what I do. If you have like, I have a family of 6. Plus, I always bring my niece with me. My niece, my little rainbow. She goes like everywhere with me all the time. So with that being said, what I do is we have theme nights and then we have an outing because we're such a large group. I'm a family of 7. Then I have another cousin that's a family of 6. So right there, that is 13 people. So it's a lot going on. So we have to pre-plan as much as we can possibly pre-plan. Okay. With that being said, we know pretty much what the theme nights are. So on Sheen, I kind of make a board and I put all the clothes in there and I match them up like that. And then I'll take that board, I'll put it in my checkout cart and I'll check it out. By the way, if you are a large family and you're not using Afterpay, Klarna, shout out to you, Boop, because Auntie gonna use Klarna. Auntie gonna use Afterpay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am a regular person. I'm not about to use my husband's blue collar check on clothes. I'm gonna Afterpay that crap. And if you're a parent that has kids and you don't know how you're gonna make it, and school is about to get out, when school get out, start Afterpaying everything. Shoes, clothes, you can even Afterpay grocery. Okay. But anyways, I make the boards and then I check everything out. So that's what I'm doing this week. And then also this last week, I finished my entire living room, my kitchen, and my dining area. And I am so freaking excited about it. I'm going to upload a YouTube short about how it came out as well. But that's all I did this week, y'all. I thank you guys for coming onto my channel. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post a new video and you know when I go live on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.